How do hogs gamble? They hedge their bets. What's a hog's favorite job? Hedge manager. Because hedgehogs. You know what a pig's favorite color is?
Stop.
Mahogany. What do you call a pig fish? A hamburger.
No.
Why did the pig cross the road? Because he got bored.
Right.
I'm Brian Kwong.
And I'm Mark Ross.
We're Salesforce experts that love talking about technology and Salesforce.
We also love humor. Doesn't mean we're actually good at it.
In the Salesforce community, I'm known as the Salesforce Wizard, likely due to me wearing a wizard hat at Salesforce events.
And I'm known as Salesforce Yoda for pretty much the same reason.
You should see the ears.
We have a passion to help educate and entertain people.
So we've joined forces to create WizardCast.
We've got tips and best practices.
We talk with interesting people.
All mixed with quote-unquote jokes and humor.
Welcome to the WizardCast.
You okay? What's the sighing for?
It's autumn now. Summer's gone. Yeah. And I never even got the kids out camping.
Oh, but it's nicer weather now. You could still take them during the fall. I mean,
no.
I like this weather better, frankly.
No, I can't.
Why not? You were going to take them. Why not?
I don't have any tents.
Well, hang up. You said you were going to go camping in the summer. You didn't have any tents then? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I did have tents. I had 2 of them last week.
Well, what happened?
Well, they're just past tense now.
But that's you did that entirely just for the setup of the joke, didn't you?
This is the time in our show where we like to thank our sponsors.
And this is also the time in the show where I take some Tylenol. Excuse me. Okay. We actually don't have any sponsors, but Brian likes to pretend that we have sponsors by using fake companies. I have lost all hope of ever getting him to stop. Do I really have to read this disclaimer, Brian?
Yes, Mark. It's at the sponsor's request.
But
yes, you do.
Just go.
WizardCast is brought to you by the fine people of Scumble Industries, the perfect autumn drink to keep you warm. That's made from apples. Well, mostly apples. Purchase a barrel today and get your special thimble mug for your fall drinking.
Scumble should not be stored in metal containers or come into contact with water. Not suitable for human consumption. By fall drinking, we mean you will fall if you drink Scumble. Do not drink Scumble.
Special for 2016. Try our pumpkin spice Scumble. Buy it today.
Oh God, everything's pumpkin spice.
What's wrong with pumpkin spice?
It's fine when not everything is pumpkin spice. When everything is pumpkin spice, nothing is pumpkin spice.
What else is pumpkin spice? Is that one of the Spice Girls?
Name a food.
Uh-huh.
Pick a food.
Okay.
Pick one.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower? I guarantee you somebody's selling pumpkin spice cauliflower right now.
Eggplant.
Ditto.
Pumpkin.
That's easy. Just add spice. The spice must flow,
pumpkin
Brian.
Spice.
The spice must flow.
He who controls the pumpkin spice controls the autumn.
That's exactly the truth.
Well, now it's time for...
Awesome. All right, what's our question?
Hey, Mark and Brian, what are you doing at Dreamforce this year? How are you getting ready?
Okay, a good question. Who sent it?
Can't read the name.
There's not actually a name, is there? It's not a real question from a real listener. You had to make something up again, didn't you?
Mark, would I do that?
Yes. 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 1,000 times yes.
So what are you doing for Dreamforce?
Okay. Well, there's Apex and Limits stuff going on, apparently. I'm speaking on Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. I have a session. I'm doing basic here's flow, here's what it does, and here's how you can do it. Trying to do everything up through loops, which is going to be a bit crazy. We're going to start with the basics of flow, and then we're going to end at loops, which is...
That's loopy.
It's a lot to cover in 40 minutes.
That is.
Yeah. Apart from that, I mean, obviously we're doing a lot of stuff. We're hanging out. I've got a lot of friends I see every year, right? And there's quite a few sessions that are worth going to. Since I'm now with a partner, I'm attending a lot of sessions on being a partner. There's actually a whole slew of those. What's that look for?
Oh, we'll take it off the podcast.
Maybe if you'd attended the partner sessions, Brian, you wouldn't have had all this trouble.
Yeah. And I guess I should say I'm theoretically speaking, on Thursday,
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen my slides or done a drive run yet, so
Yeah, you're doing something.
I'm probably doing something. We'll find out what it is. It's the topic is actually one that you and I have done the last couple of years about know when to use Flow and Apex and Process Builder and workflow. But it's just me this year. This is going to be the first year in 3 years that we have not done a single session together.
I know. It's weird, but we are going to do some podcast recording while we're there, even though they don't have a podcast booth.
Yeah,
we have plans to do podcast breakfast.
Something.
Yeah,
something.
Hopefully, podcast breakfast. Maybe we should.
Everyone's got to eat.
Everyone's got to eat, right? So we might as well, do something while we eat.
Might start with Dream Sum.
Dream Sum.
Yeah, on Monday.
I love some Dream Sum.
Yes, Dim Sum at Dreamforce.
That's dreamy.
It's summy.
I don't think that works. No,
it doesn't work. Let's see. What else am I doing?
You and I are doing the
Nerdforce Con.
Yeah, Nerdforce Con. With Dungeons and Dreamforce, the finale of that.
I'm really looking forward to doing it. It's been a blast these last couple sessions.
Yeah, it's been fun. And of course, we do have another session on Tuesday. The day after.
8:30 Central.
Yep. And that's on Twitch, twitch.tv/SalesforceYoda. Feel free to come and watch, and feel free to come and donate. Again, I know we talked about this last week, but it is for charity. It is for Extra Life.
And we're very, very proud that the people have come and watched and donated. What's their total? It is something like $1,300.
Let me look because I have it here in my Dropbox.
I think it was like $1,350.
$1,315.
$1,315.
That's still pretty good.
That is still phenomenal.
That's honestly, that's about 10 times better than I expected we would do.
Yeah, easily. Yeah. Easily. So thank you, everyone who's donated. It's going to help the kids a lot. Exactly. And gives us to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I know. Well, and here's the thing. It's done so well. Maybe we're going to have to do this again.
I like this. This is fun.
And unfortunately, we haven't covered near the ground that I thought we would. So it means there's a whole lot of story and a whole lot of world left to cover. And so it makes for a good opportunity for us to kind of pick that back up. Maybe at another convention.
I will say I'm happy. This is the first time I played a wizard in Dungeons & Dragons and actually killed something, let alone 6 things at one time with one spell. Mm-hmm. And I have a love potion that I have to think of some mischievous way to use that. That could be interesting.
Yeah, that always gets.
I'm coming for you, John Graff. Oh yeah.
But yeah, Apex and Limits. We're playing. Apex and Limits is playing at the Dream
Tuesday
Park,
night, right?
Huh?
Tuesday night, right?
Tuesday night, Dream Park. I think it's 6:00 Pacific time.
Yeah. I might go to that. That sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, you should. You really should. It'll be a blast. What other sessions are you attending?
I usually do True to the Core.
True to the Core.
It's walk-in only at the Yerba Center. So
the Yerba Buena. Buena. Yerba Buena. Yeah. It's the building next to Moscone
South.
One that's okay. So Moscone West, Moscone something, and then Yerba Buena.
The one on the opposite side of Howard Street from. Thursday Bear. Yeah.
That's always a fantastic session to attend.
Yeah,
got to go to an Einstein session.
I'm not quite sold on that yet.
Well, that's why you go. That's why you go to find out.
I'm going to see. I'm expecting to see a lot more of that through the keynote and probably at the admin sessions at the dev stations and admin zones. So
the stations.
I would rather go to the stations personally, just for me, than sit in a session about it because I think you can get more in depth potentially at the stations than you can with the session. For me this year, since I actually was not going to be speaking, this would have been the first time in 5 years I would not speak at Dreamforce until someone reached out to me at the start of September that this is the year for networking. So my goal is basically to meet as many people as possible, talk and learn about the different industries people work in, how Salesforce is being used. And of course, like you, I am now a consultant, and so hopefully build some relationships that might lead to pay my bills.
Exactly. And me, from the perspective of a consultant, I'll be doing a lot of that as well. But I'm also going to be going to some sessions that cover things that weren't my subject matter of expertise. Things like Salesforce Shield,
Lightning
Steelbrick.
components for me.
Yep. Some of the new things like Salesforce Jumpstart. Oh, no, that's for partners. Sorry. That's something else. What was I thinking? What's the Lightning Bolt? Lightning Bolt.
Lightning components?
No, Lightning Bolt. Did you not hear about Lightning Bolt?
What's Lightning Bolt?
I think very recent announcement. It's a community template. New system of community templates that automatically include a lot of things based on your needs. Things like Cloud Craze and some other plugins. It's basically because the community templates that are there, they're not very specific, right?
No, they're very general.
They're very general, and they're not terribly great. I mean, some of them are really well designed.
They're really tough to switch.
Yeah, they're really tough to switch. I think that's probably not going to change. But they're very well designed, but they're not very functional. The ones that are very well designed. And these, I think, are supposed to kind of be a middle ground where they are well designed, but they also have a function in mind. So it'd be interesting to see some stuff about that. Field Service Lightning. Want to see about that. Lightning Voice. So a bunch of these relatively new products are at least recommissioned products than lightninged out that now I get to go and see, hey, okay, well, now I have to know what these things are about as a potential consultant on many of these products.
Do you think we could actually maybe get a little kickback for Lightning Voice, considering the Dreamforce session that you and I did with the voice command?
But it's not voice commands.
Isn't it?
No.
Isn't it Lightning? Oh no, Lightning Voice. That's the whole CTI thing.
Yeah, it's web thumb.
I was thinking of something different.
No, they haven't. They don't have any actual voice commands yet. Get on that, Josh Burke. Come on. We need that in the actual core products, please. Oh my God, I need it so badly.
Not really.
I do.
I work from home, and so, a couple 2-3 days a week, my kids are here. So if everything was voice command, I will go into Salesforce, and instead of saying, create new field called phone type or something, it would be create new field.
You need soundproofing.
I live in an open house. My office is my dining room. So right now everyone can hear me podcast. There is no such thing as soundproofing in this house.
Spoilers. Yeah. Somebody I saw speak at Dreamforce, I believe it was last year, and I saw that he had a session this year, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go hear this guy. Peter Schwartz. He's the official Salesforce futurist, which is a weird position to have, especially when you have Peter Coffey already on your staff, because he's kind of a futurist already. But he is very interesting to hear speak, and he does have a session at the Hilton on Tuesday. So assuming I don't have to bug out to go prepare for the band, definitely gotta check that out because he's always fascinating to listen to. Anything else, Brian? Anything you're going to see?
No, not really. This is going to be probably the lowest key Dreamforce I've had.
Okay. What's up with Dreamfest? Can we talk about this?
What's Dreamfest?
The U2.
What about me?
The band, Brian.
Apex and Limits?
No, U2.
What about me?
So U2 is supposed to be playing at the Cloud Palace. Cow Palace? Okay, I'm in Kansas. The Cloud Palace. The Cloud Palace holds what? Is it? It's like
2,000 people.
It's not. I think it's like 12,000 people. It's ridiculously small, and Salesforce hasn't said a word about how they're going to possibly accommodate the demand.
Probably not. I mean, this is also the first Dreamforce where they sold out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like big screens someplace else.
That's my guess. But the problem is they haven't said anything.
And the other problem that I have with it is if it's going to be big screens, you're not really seeing them live per se. It would be just like watching them at home. But, from my standpoint, I think I've been to two galas. Actually attended them.
I've been to two. Yeah.
I did Stevie Wonder and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I did Stevie Wonder and Metallica. Both awesome shows.
I love the music, but for me, I don't like dealing with the crowds and the noise. So I like going to some of the alternative parties that are out there.
What alternative parties are there on Wednesday night? I wouldn't think there'd be that many because of the...
I had to look, but I thought Bracket Labs was holding a party.
Now you have my attention.
They have had a party a few times here, so I'm opening up my calendar here.
I am eagerly awaiting the day when Eric Wu decides to just shorten it for the sake of expediency and just renames his company Brabs.
Brabs?
Brabs. I want this to happen.
They could just call it Bracket.
Too many syllables.
Just call it Labs.
Brabs.
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 Anyways, yeah, they have one, but I think it starts at 9. Yeah, it starts at 9:30.
That's pretty late.
Yeah, but there's usually something. There's usually something out there. I don't think I've actually been invited to any parties this year. This is the first time my inbox has been surprisingly empty for party invitations, other than Nerd Farce Con and
Nerd Farce Con. Be careful there.
Sorry, I meant Nerd Force Con. Although, considering I will be there playing Dungeons and Dragons, farce is probably appropriate. That's pretty much it. It's going to be a weird year for me.
Well, you'll have to tell us how it goes.
Maybe. I might just start walking around Dreamforce with my portable recorder
for
podcasting. We haven't actually organized. We have nothing on our calendar for you and I to do a podcast.
Well, I figured it was just a matter of we're just going to do it.
Try to do a breakfast podcast someplace. I just make the assumption that I should grab stuff in case we need to have a episode. Because I think we should release an episode at Dreamforce. We're scheduled to.
We are?
Yeah, if we stay on, we are scheduled to release an episode.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Although, technically, we're on this schedule because we skipped one before. So on the original schedule, we would have...
Like that matters.
Yeah.
This is better, Frank.
Just like on the original schedule, we would have done a Talk Like a Pirate Day episode.
Oh, darn.
And we're way off tangent now.
Yeah. Where's the script? What did I do with the script?
No, we don't really have one.
Here we go. What script? We don't have a script.
Yeah. So
to sum up,
you're pretty busy.
Yeah, you're not busy.
Pretty not busy. Yeah, I'm really not prepared this
year.
So
anybody who needs anything, to find that wizard hat and take up his precious personal time because he's not using it for anything else.
Well, personal, education. I just haven't chosen the sessions. I figured I'll talk to people and find out what people are out there and just do data walk-ins.
That is about most executive level type of thinking and Dreamforce planning I've ever heard of.
Well, considering I'm a vice president now.
Yeah, there you go.
And secondly, I think it's a lot better than picking a whole bunch of sessions and then triaging them during the day, saying, "Oh, my feet really hurt. I think I'll go to this one instead of that one," or something like that.
That always happens. Yeah, we always end up cutting.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go to this.
I'm going to try more loosey-goosey. I mean, so other than there's a hands-on training I want to go to, and True to Decor, and the Market Executive Q&A at the very end of the show, I'm not really signing up myself to do anything. Oh, other than the main keynote, of course.
You said loosey-goosey.
What's wrong with loosey-goosey?
Nothing. It's just it's hilarious all by itself.
Standard colloquialism.
Yeah. And it's hilarious.
Why is it hilarious?
It's loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey.
Have you been getting enough sleep, Mark?
No. No, I haven't.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. You might want to stay off the caffeine and the alcohol and just go to sleep.
Screw you, Brian!
WizardCast is produced by Brian Kwong and Mark Ross, directed by Brian Kwong and Mark Ross, technical administration by Brian Kwong and Mark Ross, script writing by Brian Kwong and Mark Ross, audio editing by Brian Kwong and Mark Ross, website maintenance by Brian Kwong and Mark Ross, Dreamforce on Preparedness by Brian Kwong, not Mark Ross, he's actually with Bird, and our intern this episode was Hedgehogs. No. Hedgehogs. Send us your interview suggestions, jokes, videos, tips, and feedback to wizardcast@thewizardnews.com or head over to thewizardnews.com and click Contact WizardCast. Get the hedgehogs away. Oh, God. What do you call a pig that drives recklessly? A roadhog. No! Don't forget to subscribe to the WizardCast and receive our next episode automatically. Once again, I'm Brian.
And I'm not suitable for human consumption.
Thanks for listening. Mostly apples. Purchase a barrel today and get your special Thumble Mig. Damn it.
Thumble Mig?
Thumble Mig.
Thumble Mig.
I'm gonna just
say my name 3 times and I'll turn into a goose.
Who's the smartest pig in the world? In swine.
That doesn't make any sense.
Swine?
No, that was dumb.
What do you call pig with laryngitis?
No. Moving on.
Disgruntled.
No, just move on.
How do pigs
Oh,
write
God.
top secret messages?
Stop.
With invisible oinks.
You're killing me. You are literally killing me.
No, I'm not literally killing you. We're in completely separate states.
I am dying. I'm going to trim the
Safe harbor.
out of that, but yeah.